When people ask me about rap, I always just get lost. Right? Not lost, just disinterested. They ask me to answer a question about rap, and I can't give an answer. Right now, I'll listen to a lot of it. It is interesting, but I stopped listening to rap around 2004. I think one of the last CDs that I remembered that wasn't, Kanye West. His second album was Little Flip Game Over, 2004. Now, Kanye, before he went full Nazi, he was pretty much a has-been, right, as a rapper for a decade. I have no idea. I don't know anything about rap past a certain point 20 years ago. So you're talking about rap. Always felt like you were being groomed into whatever it is that they were telling you. Be violent. Be this. The white guy's the bad guy. All of this crap, right? And I think at some point, once you realize what it is, you kind of stray away from it. And at that point, around 2004, rap had already gone through its gangster phase, and then it was entering its spend a lot of money phase, right? And so what it was like grooming the listeners to buy their product, buy their merchandise, and at the same time doing all of that other stuff, all of the other sexually deviant stuff. And obviously rap is always going to be around if you're going places, being around people, all of this stuff, right? You'll always hear it. And so, yeah, you'll always listen to it, but what I mean from listening to rap as a choice, once you have a choice of not being able to listen to it, for me, around 2004, around the time I think Wi-Fi started popping up, and then, I think it was around YouTube, right? So YouTube showed up, you can listen to whatever you wanted that wasn't on the mainstream radio anymore. So it kind of opened up music to the past, and then the present, and then to a lot of like indie music at the time, and just left it. But anytime I hear someone talk about Tupac, we'll just play this.
Have an image about you.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like them to know about you in 1996, Tupac now?
That I'm a Gemini. Me being a Gemini.
Why? Why is that? Why is the lady getting all giggly when he says that?
About you in 1996, Tupac now.
That I'm a Gemini. Me being a Gemini, I am the classic case of a Gemini. You know what I mean?
No, what does that mean?
It means.
See, the lady she's like, no, what does that mean? She knows what it means, right? But she's trying to get a straight answer from Tupac, but Tupac's not giving you the straight answer.
That I'm quiet, I could be calm, quiet, and very into my work, and totally focused and totally disciplined, and boring. You know what I mean? Or I could be fun, but dangerous. Not only before I do things. I'm very passionate. Geminis, me and Prince, we Gemini, we passionate.
I like that. And how do you deal with the pressures?
We're not going to listen to the whole interview. He gave it away in the first 30 seconds, right? A Gemini, that's... If you don't want... And this is unseen footage from 1996, right? If you don't know what a Gemini is, it means that you roll with man and women, right? Now, you being a woman would make you bisexual, but you being a man would just make you gay. So, once you know that, and this is something I saw a long time ago. I've always known, if you know people, you know people, right? They give you that term, you say,
That
what does that mean?
I'm a Gemini. Me being a Gemini.
Just listen to the way she laughs, right?
Gemini. Me being a Gemini, I am.
They're acting like it's a secret what they're telling, because in their world, the Afro-American world, they don't use that term. Right? Probably at this time, 96. But that term has always been used.
I am the classic case of a Gemini. You know what I mean?
No. What does that mean?
It means that
No, what does that mean? I mean, come on. Right? Come on. Look at the screen. Like, come on. Does that make it any more obvious, right? And so when you're looking at, I mean, this is just old news. Like, when was this? A year and a half ago, when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, right? And then a whole shitstorm hit him. And then Jada Smith was talking about how she was in love with Tupac, but Tupac was like her brother, whatever it was. They were never in love, right? Something about Tupac and Will, whatever it was. Something weird. And they had like the same connection with Quincy Jones. I mean, I don't have to have any knowledge, but I mean, it's definitely suspect, but
I'm a Gemini. Me being a Gemini, I am the classic case of a Gemini. You know what I mean?
No. What does that mean?
It means that
the lady. Come on, man. I mean, I don't think there's even any. I mean, he's trying to give you context clues as to what it is if you don't know what it is. But if you already knew what it is, then it's obvious, right? Especially since I told you a little bit earlier.